Paperwork check, paperwork check. We're fucking checking paperwork today. I'm gonna show you what to look for on the most important form, your driver's license. It's a CDC form 128G. Your 128G is your motherfucking driver's license. This tells who you are throughout the system, everything you've done before, during, and fucking everything about your whole case. So this is mine. This is my 128G. What we're looking for mainly is we're going straight to, first thing first, we're going to your charges. My charges being assault deadly weapon, battery with serious injury, burglary in the first with the GBI, controlling case, robbery in the first. This is my fucking 128G as I was at a level 2. You couldn't get these on lockdown at these higher facilities. They weren't giving these out because they know what the fuck we do with the paperwork, so they're holding them from people for years. This is very important right here. I was received from LPCC, La Palma Correctional Center, as a non-adverse transfer due to a federal court order. Non-adverse means I didn't come because I was a fucking bitch-ass PC. Now we're coming down here. SNY GP status. It clearly says non-applicable, GP inmate. We're coming up here now to sex history, no known history. These are all the most important things. Now we come to your disciplinary history while in the system. It's going to show that year. They can't put everything. So that year, I had battery on inmate with SBI. I had a fucking window cover right up, and I had participation in a hunger strike. These are very fucking important to know all this shit when you're busted and always roll with your paperwork. That's why I say, when I roll up to a facility, my shit's hooped, it's ready to go. I'm producing the second I roll up because I like to say who I am. That's why I run by my motherfucking name. Now, the biggest problem you'll ever have is being that motherfucker with bad paperwork. You roll up with bad paperwork, they go to that sex history, you got a charge, you're done, you're getting whacked. They go to that SNY GP spot and it says you're SNY, obviously, same fucking case. You're getting took off on, smashed, possibly whacked at that moment. The non-adverse transfer is a big thing. If it says adverse transfer, they're gonna have to figure out why the fuck there was an adverse transfer, meaning you got sent to a different facility for some reason. There can be a multitude of reasons, but mainly it's because you bitched up and you had enemy concerns on that yard. Now, another thing is your charges. Your charges can be fucking crazy. I had a homeboy, Chip. I know you see this. Chip from IE, his homeboy got caught with dope in the car on a high-speed chase with this kid in the car. Now, this was a child endangerment case, which is a bad case. If you have child endangerment, you're fucked. It looks bad like you're doing bad shit with fucking kids and you'll get whacked for that shit. Motherfucker will take you out. It's fucking no questions asked, no child endangerment. But a few times I've seen that case be explained when a motherfucker said, okay, look it, this is my case. It was a dope case. The kid was in the car while I was speeding with dope, whatever. What we do in this life is gonna follow us everywhere. Our conduct. You see my program daily on my Instagram. I do not just learn shit, agree with it, and then fall back on it. When we fucking learn certain shit in life, when we agree with these quotes, when we agree with this wisdom, we apply it across the board 100%. This is how we win. We don't just pick our strength and say, consistency is key, and just be consistent in the area it fits you. It needs to be across the board, especially in your weak points. When we focus on our weak points, and we force ourselves to level up, this is how we change. It's never gonna be your strengths that hold you back in life. It's gonna be that dope habit. It's gonna be that spending habit. It's gonna be these habits we possess that fuck us. Now, on all these fucking yards, you're going to have to produce paperwork. If you don't, you're going to be fucked. There is other ways of people looking up your shit. The main thing is for the sex crimes, which is Megan's Law. They'll check you out on that too. There's been motherfuckers who get a sex crime, they don't check in when they get out and they come back on a new case. Now, they're not on the shit yet. But we had this happen one time where the cops came back and a motherfucker didn't check in on Megan's Law. They came and brought some mail, some paperwork, they slipped it to his cellie. This was documents for this person to check in when they were getting out on parole. They were paroling very fucking soon from when they got the documents in the door. And the dude's cellie saw the papers, saw that his cellie was a chomo, and he was like, fuck, man. He knew he had to get down. He raised his hand, but everybody on that yard canceled the fucking plans because they were waiting for dope. They knew when they got this fool, when they booked this fool, that they would have to fucking, the yard was going to go down. We were going to be on lockdown for a while because there had been many white stabbings at that time. So they waited, and they waited too long. The dude fucking knew. He caught the vibes. He fucking locked it up. And then they ended up fucking, that dude ended up having that yard got fucked later because they were waiting for dope. The dope controls all these motherfuckers, man. Nobody goes to fucking jail for anything else, really. I mean, it's either easy money that causes the robberies, it's either easy money that causes the fucking, the violence, or it's dope that causes the robberies or causes the violence. That's what fucking happens. Fools get murdered over dope and money. Robberies happen over dope and money. So when you choose to take the right route, when you choose to make your money the right fucking way, you can change your life real quick. And I always fucking say, if a man is right, his world will be right. And I'm doing it right this time, and trust me, it pays off tenfold every fucking day. Just by my character alone, I can choose to win. I can choose success. When I choose not to bitch out and take that easy way that I know I'll regret later and cry about, it changes my life every fucking day. I get to fucking win the second I fucking choose. So the one thing I want to pass on to you guys is don't get caught in the position to where you're having to fucking stick paperwork up your fucking ass and go from yard to fucking yard. All this stupid shit just to make it back to your family and have a bunch of fucking people questioning who the fuck you are. Fuck that shit. You're always going to run into that shit. Don't ever make the mistake, ever, of trying to convince people who are committed to misunderstanding you. There is just going to be people like that. We all know it. Don't feed into it. Be yourself. Validate yourself with your actions. You will look like what you exactly appear to be. A motherfucker can't show me and tell me who he is. He looks like exactly how he conducts himself, and that's fucking that.